The article I updated for the Wikipedia project is Christopher Myers, illustrator and artist at large. My first consideration for the article was to see when it had last been updated. There were tags and cleanups through January of this year. I checked a list of children's material and found contributions through 2016. A linked interview from the early 2000s was included in the external links posted to YouTube in 2014. The last major contribution was in 2015, which included the Works header for contributions to children's literature. Internal links were appropriate and connected Myers with his author father, Walter Dean Myers, and various awards such as the Coretta Scott King, Caldecott, and Ezra Jack Keats Awards. My first step in finding material to contribute was to see how Myers represented himself through his official website. It's interesting to consider the choice of his URL, Caliban.com, as Caliban in Shakespeare's The Tempest was a subjugated spirit of the island. When the dominating Prospero leaves at the end of the play, Caliban's future is unexplained, but it can be assumed they reclaimed the use of their life and their island. Myers certainly emphasizes the shared human experience by collaborating with international artists and highlighting commonalities between cultures. With a spin on the spelling, Caliban.com does include a section of works for children in the books page, but most of the content is devoted to fine art orchestrated by Myers. With such an emphasis on this art, I felt it was an important element to update for the Wikipedia project. Using the listings on Caliban.com, I verified venues and dates through articles and advertisements, and included summary information as available. The scant information from the Wikipedia biography section was incorporated into the opening paragraph. Because the heading Works is so broad, that was changed to Children's Literature, and fine art was added to showcase these exhibitions. Citations were included as well as internal Wikipedia links. I also added more current interviews under the heading External Links. These links now include discussions about his fine art, as well as his ongoing work with children's literature. From classmates' suggestions, I made some small grammatical corrections and adjusted formatting to incorporate bullet points for more consistency with chronological sections. I was able to clarify some fine art summaries through peer feedback, updated a link, and more consistently applied citations. The suggestion that I felt unfortunate not to be able to include is a more developed biography for Chris Myers. While Myers does mention elements of his upbringing in interviews, lack of citations to support this section didn't leave enough content to justify its own heading. With more time, I might be able to develop this for a future revision. Other Wikipedia editors provided feedback with updates to the children's literature and awards sections. I really appreciate how collaborative and supportive the Wikipedia team is. The talk pages were different from other feedback systems I've used, but are a convenient way to track proposals and progress on the articles. The Wikipedia experience was something that I was really happy to contribute to. Knowing how readily available this information is, and how neglected some articles are of information, I liked seeing the improvements to my own and classmates' entries. The biggest challenge for me was the limitation in visuals that could be used to support the article. I would love to have included an image of Christopher Myers, but was unable to find anything with a Creative Commons agreement. The interconnectedness of information made readily available through Wikipedia is a really unique platform of information. With integrated linking and citations a click away, it's easy to expand upon interests and make connections to other areas, just as Myers likes to do with his intercontinental art. It's collaborative, connected, and ever-growing. I'll leave you with the inspiration for one of his exhibits, Echo in the Bones, which riffed on the use of brass instruments for funerary marches in both New Orleans and Vietnam. Thanks for learning more about Chris Myers.